Hello everyone, my name is Kirill. Today, we're going to look at a Python construct called ifName equals main. Why do we even need this? Why is that? If you like this kind of initiative, that is, short videos about specific Python functionality, then please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Videos like this will come out more often. Where do we start? I've already created index py and the module point py file. We're going to try importing our point py module into our index py file. Where do we start? Let's say point py is our module well, it's our script. We write it separately at first, so we've written our print data function, and here we just do a print writing hello world. Great. Next, we just want to display it. This is our script. When we run it in our console as well, we type python 3 point. Py, we see our hello world, meaning our script is working as it should. All right. At first, we wrote our point py module without knowing that we would import it somewhere or work with it as a module. We debugged it this way, called functions, and worked with it. Well, everything like that. At some point, we realized that our logic was getting extensive, and ideally, we should make it into an atomic module. That is, we can integrate this module into absolutely any script, into absolutely any application. We did that well. We renamed the module to point py, tidied up the structure a bit, maybe split it into functions, but in fact, we still had the same setup. That is, we output our function one way or another, but in any case, we need some way to execute our script when we call the Python 3 module point py. All right. But when we start integrating our module somewhere, that is, we write from module import and then call our function print data. And when we run our index point, py, so Python 3 index point, py, we see that our hello world is also printed. So why does this happen? First, we access our module, then we take our print data. At that moment, when we access our module, we actually take in the entire module, meaning that everything that happens there, even the function call, is also included, and it gets executed as well. That's why when we run our Python 3 index point py, we see this result. So in fact, we are running our Python 3 module point py. How can we avoid this? Naturally, it is possible to avoid this. And this construction, if name equals main, helps us with this very well. What is it? Now we'll write if name equals main and see what happens now. We run index point py and see that our output has disappeared. We run the module point py and see that it remains. How does this work? When we run our module point py using Python 3 point py, that is, when we call it directly, we understand that our program starts as a standalone script file. And when it starts as a standalone script file, our name variable contains main. In other words, simply put, it is stored separately as a single unit. It means that the script we just launched is a separate unit. We are running it independently from everything else. Accordingly, if we run it separately from everything else, we are working with it as a script. So basically, we can already call our print data here, and we will see exactly the same result. If we need to handle a different case, for example, if we want to, import it, here we're dealing with the situation when we call our Python 3 module in this way. But if we want to use import, well, it's the same thing. We can do a print here, but not access it. So basically, we can do it like this. We see that if we have access, or if we have main, we're running our file as a standalone script. If it's else, then accordingly, we're importing it. Let's take a look at what's in main, or rather what's in name at different points in time. Let's check with Python 3. We see that the name is module. I'll even clear the screen so it's visible. So we see that it's module. In the case where we use the module point, py, it's main. So it's exactly for this situation that we need our if name equals main. If we are working with it as a regular script, and if we are working with it as a module, we need our module to behave differently, our script to behave differently in each case. And our if name equals main helps with that. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, to my Telegram channel, and follow me. Thank you.